Weekends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
And it's Friday. It is Friday, October 10th. It is 10/10/25. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, it is. And if you heard those fine sound effects in the background, you know who is here.
Present.
We found Christmas. Yay!
October.
In October.
I wasn't lost now.
We had everybody praying for you, for your ailments and whatever you going through.
They held their hands towards you and prayed.
Well, we did like
Like
this. Oh no, we didn't.
Oh, no, we didn't do this one.
we did this. We did this one.
Amen. Thank y'all. I'm back.
back in effect, back in crack-a-lack. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing today? It is the last day of the week, and it is the first day of the long weekend.
Indeed it is.
I'm really excited about it. I didn't realize how tired everybody was in life.
Do the kids are off on Monday, right?
Absolutely.
Because Noah's school definitely sent out 1,000 things about today being picture day. I mean, I got emails, texts, and things through the app. I'm not even joking. It was like at least 100 notices. But they haven't sent anything to say that the kids don't have school on Monday. And I know that we should know that. But still, like, if y'all want to be given...
communicating
and communicate. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
Anyhow, I was just wondering about that. Okay.
Comunicaciones.
Yes.
But yes, it is a holiday on the Monday, and we will not be in here because we will be resting our bodies and our souls.
What holiday on Monday?
It's Indigenous Peoples Day.
Oh yes. Oh, that
Miami Monday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is SSS Blue.
SSS.
Oh, missing me this year.
Oh boy.
Missing a lot of people this year though.
We might have to have a little SSS in the backyard here.
Let's do it.
Yes.
What's the weather gonna be?
Everybody
like?
just wear blue because it's gonna be too cold. So.
But honestly, like, who do you know that's going? Nicole is leaving today.
Mm-hmm.
I know my boy La Stunt.
Ouch.
That young man does travel.
Gary, Larry,
Barry.
Oh, wow.
yes,
Harry.
all of them, Aries,
Harry, was it
Aries.
Harry, Tom, and Dick? Was it
Dick, Tom, and Harry. Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Yes.
Would you say Dick, Tom, and Harry?
He said Gary, Dick, and
I
Harry.
said dog, Dick, and Harry. I didn't know what I'm just saying words at this point. It has been a week. It's not even a bad week, but like it's been a week.
Yeah,
like
it's been a week. I've been on bed rest.
I know what happened. Tristan, a quick check-in. What the hell happened here?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Man
Sunday
down.
Sunday night, I went DJ Nice Up Sundays. It was real nice. Shout out to Miss Rose. Celebrated her birthday there.
That flyer for that was so beautiful.
It was very pretty.
Thank you. Y'all will see the banners posted today.
Oh.
Bananas.
But after that, somebody had a stomach bug. Somebody had a stomach bug and came out, wasn't supposed to come out. Mm-hmm. And put me on bed rest for quite some time.
Gee.
And that was not fun. It was not fun.
Your mom didn't even know. We had to alert her that you were man down.
She called me the other day and said, "Thank you for telling me you wasn't coming home." I said, "I've been home.
I'm dead, mother. God damn
I'm
it.
in bed
I think Tristan
dying."
didn't come home for 2 days. I called him like, "You don't come home?" And he was like, "Mom, I'm here."
Right here.
I'm upstairs, actually.
That's awful. I am sorry, but I'm really glad that you're feeling better. You were missed here, but we did hold it down.
We
Morning
did,
from
we
Miami.
did.
Yes, y'all did.
You would have been proud of Sauce was doing the thing over there.
There's so
I
many
know
buttons
that.
to press. God damn. I feel like I had to open another window. Dude.
Larry just touched down. He said, "Morning from Miami."
Shut up.
Morning, Larry.
Shut up, Larry.
Larry, you there already?
Have a good time and please
Blah, blah, blah.
wine up for me.
Don't whine nothing.
Wine
Go
up
and sit
yourself.
down. Get on
Oh,
the
so
plane, come
people
back
been
home.
there since Wednesday. So
Yeah.
Hoops had his party off. See,
Yeah, Bon Ami was Wednesday night.
I'm not even in that.
Oh, what's
zone.
today?
Today's Friday.
Oh, wow. I was like, Wednesday was just yesterday. I've said Wednesday was yesterday many times today. Yeah, that's funny.
That's dope. Thank
That's
you, Wanda.
crazy. Yes, Larry, have a great time. You deserve it. You've been dealing with some shits. So go out there and forget about all your worries.
Where is Menace?
I know. Who you leave him with? You should have just left him with me. I don't know. I can't
My
take
cat's
it.
missing.
What do you
My
mean?
cat Soka is missing.
What do you mean she's
We
missing? For
haven't
how
seen
long?
Soka since Sunday.
Oh no, Tristan.
Yeah, about so we ain't seen Soka since Monday, man. It's real sad. But I'm about to put some signs. around and
signs
stuff.
up.
Yeah.
Because people be taking people's cats.
The other
Yeah,
day,
they do.
I was driving down the street after me and Sparkle went to McDonald's for breakfast. And then when I was driving down the street, there was a cat in the middle of the road. And I'm like, why the fuck is that cat chilling in the middle of the road? But it wouldn't move. So when I got past it, I kind of stopped the car and I looked back and it had blood in its mouth. Like it must have gotten hit by a car. So I'm sitting there trying to figure out what to do. There's a truck barreling down the road. I'm like, honk, honk, honk. It's a cat. So these two Spanish dudes, they get out. They check him, see if he's okay. They see that he's alive, and they kind of drag him over to the sidewalk. And he got back in the truck and left. And I was like, oh, well, at least it's out of the street.
I've seen 2 cats get hit by cars, and it's really sad.
It is
to
really
see,
sad.
Yeah.
I stopped and called animal control. I made sure they got the address, and then I went back later to check on him, and it was gone. So hopefully they got him and saved his life. But it was really sad. And then I realized that I'm not a cat person yet, because if it was a dog, I probably would have picked it up and took it to the hospital.
Oh, my.
And I wanted to do that with the cat, but I had my dog, so I didn't want to do that with the cat. So I don't know what to do. I'm so
You could have called the
scared.
MSPCA.
I did. I called animal control,
yeah.
and they said that they're gonna come get them. If you do see an animal, call 311.
Right. Remember that time I saw the bunny over there by Franklin Park, and they took so long to come and get that bunny, and I don't know what happened to that bunny, but that bunny did not survive. I can tell you that because that bunny was
not
on its
good.
last.
This one was breathing. It could raise its head. It kept trying to get up, but it couldn't.
Yeah.
I wanted to stay with it, but Sparky was losing his shit because he wanted to go play with it. And I'm like, now's not the time.
Oh, poor
Yeah.
car.
So, he's with Russell. Oh, all right. I don't know who Russell is, but make sure you want me to check on him, I will. Yeah, not a cat person yet. No cats. I do want a cat though, because Sameen got that little baby cat
Oh, that little baby cat.
that climbed my chair the whole time and
He
played in my
makes you
hair.
want to have a cat.
Yeah.
Did y'all
Yeah.
ever meet Soka?
No, I didn't meet
Soka was
Soka.
the illest cat.
Soka's so pretty.
Right, man. Anyway,
Oh, show
We gonna go find her. We gonna put up some signs today.
Yeah.
Call her a couple of times. But anyhow, Miss Tony, how you doing, hairdo?
I'm doing good. Yesterday was a good evening. Chilled for a little bit, and then we attended the Woman of Color Entrepreneurs breakout party.
It's kind of fun, huh?
It was a good time. I enjoyed it. It was nice.
It looks nice. Leave it.
It was a good time. We saw lots of good people there. Hung out with Shauna Bryant, who was always a fun time.
Such a bully.
She's so good. Sheena Collier was honored as the Entrepreneur of the Year for that place, and a few other people that we know were there. So it was a good time. What a good little foods.
Yeah. I never knew that you could get full off of Horidoros.
Oh, but we did.
Oh,
Let's tell you what they had. They had little mini crab cakes. They had these mac and cheese balls that were
those were
amazing.
great. Yeah.
Mini beef Wellingtons. Oh my gosh.
Beef Wellingtons.
Oh, it was so
I
so
started
good with a
watching,
nice little cube of beef inside of it.
watching Beef Wellington.
I started watching Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen.
Oh, with Chris Faison.
And the Foxwoods.
Yes. So our dude from Boston, Chris, he's on the blue team.
Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah, no, New Jersey. He's representing for some
okay,
reason.
okay.
Why
He's
is
got
he
a.
representing New Jersey?
But I wanted to ask him too. But there's another dude from Massachusetts there.
Yeah.
But Chris is from Boston. He lives in Boston, and he's a chef here in Boston.
Oh,
and
dope.
he is on that show, and he's actually really good. Chef Chris Faison. Yeah, go make sure that you start rooting for him now that you watch.
I know Chris
only
because
2
of his little
episodes.
sister. Because his little sister be at the Jerk Fest running things.
Is that his sister?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's his little sister.
that is funny.
Yeah.
Yep, that is him.
Yeah.
Page on the chef.
Yes.
So so we did that, and that was really cool. It was a good time, good night. And I went home and crashed. I'm tired. I started watching. Yo, you gotta watch Nurse Jackie. That show was good.
You said, I'm gonna watch it. No, that's it. Oh well, but let's get into the show.
How about you? How you doing?
Oh yes, I am well. After that, then I went and got my nails done because I was looking kind of, alley cat.
And you guys keep give us encouragement because my sister and I are doing Sober October.
Oh, yeah.
And we're doing a really good job because we've been to 2 places now with free drinks.
Yep.
And have not had drinks.
At the Beckma, I literally went and got a wine.
Yep.
And then I had to put it down.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, damn.
Yep.
Damn.
Yep.
Pero how comes?
I don't know. She did it, and I'm, she's my
October
sister.
is not
so I
the
was
month
like,
to
okay.
be sober.
It is though. It is.
Why?
You know why? Because there's a lot going on in October, but there's not a lot for like it rhymes.
This rhymes. We need to do that. November.
And November is my birthday.
Oh yes.
And I'm gonna be turned.
Yeah, I hear you.
And
Oh,
November
my-
is also Thanksgiving, where you have to have a little beverage with your Thanksgiving dinner and then get drunk completely after.
And the only thing that you really kind of like might want to drink for in October for me is Halloween. And that's the last day, so we can do that.
yeah, that's yeah.
Yep. Because at midnight
and
it's
if you ain't
November.
going to Miami
you
too.
can drink. Right.
Yeah,
and we didn't go to
exactly,
Miami
exactly.
too. So yeah, exactly. I mean, if we went to Miami, that
I'd
I'd have been,
right now.
I'd have been drunk already.
now.
Right now.
Right. So, but shout out to everybody that's in Miami. It's gonna be a great time. What is today? What's happening today?
All the things.
Today is what though? Oh, so tomorrow is GrindCon.
Yeah.
GrindCon.
Yes, it
at
is.
Faneuil Hall.
What's that?
That is Kateria,
Expose
Expose TV, GrindCon. It's a music conference. I'll be there as one of the mentors in residence. This one.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right
he's
from
he cooking the jails.
Yep, he cooks in the jail.
Yeah.
He was the first
cooks in the
chef.
jail?
He is a person. He's a cooking educator in the jails. He helps them make gourmet meals.
He does everything.
He was the first person, or the only
won on
person
one
that
of them
when I had Henny and hot wings, he made me a special Henny hot sauce.
Oh wow.
Yeah, a Henny hot sauce that I should have. That should have been my damn business, but here I am.
You need to see if he can come cook in here.
We can. He will. Absolutely.
I got the
He's having
induction
watch
stove.
parties at Ghost Pepper Kitchen every
Oh, my boy.
Monday or
Okay,
something
Johnny
like that.
DJ
Yep.
over there every week.
Yep, he has watch parties over there for Hell's Kitchen. You guys could go and support him that way.
Oh, very
And
nice.
that's going to be a nice time. Nice time.
Where is that? Oh, on Dorchester House.
Seven Hill.
Seven Hill. Yep. Right
Yep.
there.
And they have DJs over there every week too.
It's a nice
Bones had a party there.
nice liquor place there, boy.
Yeah, man.
Let's get this party started.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz. You're listening to Spark FM online.
Call Spark FM at 617-272-3387.
Your number one local radio.
The Spark of New England, Spark FM.
Bringing the heat back to the airwaves.
Yes, Spark FM online, Saucy and Friends in the morning, number one for urban and Caribbean music. It is a wonderful day for all of us today. It is Friday and we are excited. It is 9:42 a.m. and today is October the 10th. Sunny conditions will continue all day. The highest feels like temperature will be 61 around 3 p.m. So we're going to reach a high of 61, but currently it is only 47 degrees. And tonight is straight winter at 35 degrees. It is, what the hell?
35 degrees.
35 degrees sounds stupid in October.
What?
Why is it 35? What is 35?
I heard he was having a nor'easter.
I thought at this time of year that we about a little 50, a little 57, not no damn 35.
Yeah, it's
That's
temperature.
crazy.
And because what's crazy about it is that Monday was 80 degrees.
It was actually 80 degrees where you could be outside with a tank top on.
And today is what?
It's winter degrees.
It's winter
Because you
degrees.
definitely have to put on a coat now.
Yeah.
It is coat weather.
I don't like it.
I don't like
I
it.
don't like a coat.
Then Saturday we have a high of 66 degrees. Sunday is 61 but 75% chance of rain. And then Monday, the holiday, is 100% chance of rain and a high of 59. So y'all, oh golly, all next week is just rain.
Let me check the weather for Miami.
That
Rain
looks.
down.
That's crazy.
on me.
At least Monday through Wednesday is going. Monday through Thursday pretty much is going to be all rain, but you know that can change at any moment. But y'all, it's official cuddle weather, cuffing season, all of the things. Weren't you supposed to find us a cuffing season schedule?
Oh, I did. I thought I did do that.
But anyhow, let's get this show started. So
it is 79 degrees in Miami right now. Very nice.
No, that's
Highs at
cute.
82.
Whatever. I guess they're having a good time or whatever. I mean, it's Florida. Isn't it always hot there? Duh. It's not a big deal. Oh, boy. But for those who are wondering, before we get into the show, cuffing season right now. From August to September, we have already missed that. It's pre-cuffing season. The end of summer brings the realization that cozy nights are ahead. Drafting is late October, early November. So right now, we are pretty much in drafting season. You're starting to figure out who it is you really kind of is effing with now.
You choose your
It's like
victims,
tryouts,
your
yeah.
pre-victims.
Yeah, this is like tryouts. Is when you can gather you see all your options, see what's out there for you. And then you start to draft by late October, November. And then you cuff. You cuff completely from mid-November all the way to December. It's official. I don't know what official means. It just means that, you're just kind of, this is your consistent cuddle buddy. And then holiday romance is from December to January, and this is where really kind of you get exchanging little gifts and things like that. And then
most guys break up with girls right before Christmas.
because they don't want to bring presents, but that's like prime cuffing. No, you got to wait until it gets a little warmer. It's still cold. It's cold. They doing it wrong. You're supposed to get at least a thoughtful Christmas present, like a poinsettia or something like that.
Oh.
Yes.
Then
Don't give me no goddamn.
you reach your cuffing plateau from January to February. With the holidays over, the reality of winter sets in. Couples are still going strong, but the excitement of cuffing season starts to fade a little. Valentine's Day is usually kind of breakup day. And then between February and March, that's when you kind of start to wean off of that situation and, free up for the summertime. Yes,
Get you guys check out my cuffing season remixes that's out in SoundCloud right now.
Oh, good. There's some baby making music.
Baby making music for the cuffing season.
Oh, yes. That's what we like. Baby making music for cuffing season.
I
So
like it.
make sure that right now you are doing tryouts. You're getting everything in order and preparing. And then you proceed, and we'll make sure that you guys are up to date with all of the drafts and things as such.
I know. I wish we should have brackets.
Yeah. Teamwork makes the dream work.
I want to do this while we're doing the show and getting on with the show. I have a question of the day, and I want you guys to think about it and put your answers in as you think about it while we're doing the stories. So the question of the day, it was posted on my Facebook yesterday. But this is a real question. If you had to be stank, which would you rather be? Pissy, shitty, mildew, or musty? Those are the four that you have to pick. And you have to think about it while we're doing the show. And now
What were
we're
our options?
pissy, shitty,
Uh-huh.
mildew, or musty. Which one would you pick and why? We need to know.
I don't know my answer right now.
Tell it. What's your answer?
Mildew.
Why?
Because mildew, you can still be clean. Mildew, your clothes could just come out. You might have left them inside the washing machine too long or whatever. I mean, inside the dryer and put, you know what I mean? So it might be clean clothes, but just left and, everything else is dirty.
Yeah.
To me.
Sometimes that mildew smell is a little vomitish.
It's a little
It's a little off-putting. It's very off-putting.
it's a little, dry spit-ish.
Yeah, like drool.
Yeah.
Like droolish. It's gross. It's a little vomitish.
And I always think of mildew as like the dishcloth that stay in the
Yeah.
thing a little too long.
Yeah.
And then you get it and you touch it. Now it's on your hand and things like that.
Yeah.
I would go with musty.
Yeah.
We decided that yesterday.
Yeah. I would definitely
Because
go with
musty
musty.
is like a faint funk. It's like I had a long day and it was hot. Maybe it, on a man it might be a little armpit, little
Sexy.
armpit stench.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's a little sexy. It's a little natural smell.
Oh, you're such a man.
Yeah, you smell like you've been working.
Yeah,
like that.
Like you just not played basketball, but you shot around a little bit.
And there's some men that like a little
Staunch.
on a woman. They like that. They be like, "Ooh, you smell so nice."
Wow.
Like all day.
All right.
And then Erica just said, I can say I'm musty and just keep my arms down and just say I just came from the gym or something like that. Yes, you can. But with your mildew, there's no excuse. Why are you wearing your funky clothes? Go rewash that. And the other two, like that's not even. But anyhow, you guys think about it. Give us your answers in the comment section. Call in if you want to. 272-3387-617. But let's get into this. Boston police officer hospitalized after being struck by a vehicle in Mattapan. And what's going on? What's going on with what's happening?
Boy, I tell you. Yesterday, I was watching Man Die Media.
Oh, yes. Where is that video?
They need to stop harassing them poor
I didn't watch
police.
that. Who sent it to me? You sent it
I
to
think
me?
I sent it to you yesterday. He
didn't
was
watch
just
it.
going around like, you BAN. You BAN. Get up off of that. What you doing on the phone? Protect the effing streets. And I'm entertained by so many things, but I am also very disgusted by so many things. And two things could be right. I could be entertained and really kind of put off because what is your problem? And then I think what kills me is the roller skate off.
The roller skate off. Sure. I saw one where he was nice to the police officers, though. And they had a nice conversation, a nice exchange, and he didn't cuss them out or anything like that. So I think it's it's just maybe he
one of those other agitators that we know very well. He is a loudmouth here in Boston. He got tased and couple of his hair ripped out from the scalp root.
Really?
He was out there around Roxbury where the shooting was, making all this noise and getting into some black woman's face, and she whooped his ass. I have never in my life been so absolutely
what a day
happy
when the reckoning comes.
Why couldn't we walking the dog at that moment? I probably would have jumped in though. And assisted her on the whooping of that ass. But whatever. He's got two distinct bald spots in his head. And,
my goodness.
F around and find out.
Wow. A Boston police officer was injured Thursday after being struck by a vehicle in Mattapan. Is there a video of that?
No.
Oh, according to police. No, I mean, is there video of what you were talking about?
A little. I got a picture of the bald spot.
The officer was doing detail work on Cummins Highway shortly before 11:30 a.m. when the vehicle ran over the officer's foot. A police spokesperson told Boston.com. The vehicle... Damn. The vehicle's operator stayed on the scene and the officer was taken to a nearby hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Police have not confirmed whether the vehicle's operator will face charges in the incident. And that was a little misleading because, just in the wake of the environment that we're living in with all of this stuff that's going on, it kind of made it seem like somebody, it was an incident with an officer.
Cummins Highway is still a mess with them
It's
big
a
ass
Highway
sidewalks
is such
they
a
got.
mess. And Blue Hill Ave, they've been doing construction on Blue Hill Ave in the evenings. And as we were driving home last night, Tristan, what's my son's name?
Noah.
You know that one. He says, "What's going on in Boston?
Oh.
Why is there so much construction everywhere?" The hell
Right
is
over
this
there by
problem?
Sun's Pizza over there by Harvard.
Yep.
Harvard.
Yep.
That was completely and utterly blocked off.
That's what I'm talking about,
yeah,
right there. And
that's the busiest part of Blue Hill Ave that
Yeah.
I might have to say.
they were doing it during the day.
This was last night at like 11
so I'm like,
a.m.
at least they're doing
PM.
it at night, maybe? I don't know how to feel about that. Anyhow, whatever. Judge orders ICE to return Massachusetts man from Mississippi hole they dumped him in. What? Good. And somebody's got to start saying something. Continuing the battle against ICE determination to ignore the parts of immigration law it doesn't like. A federal judge in Boston today ordered the regime to get a Massachusetts man with serious medical problems out of prison in Natchez, Mississippi, and bring him back to Massachusetts so that he can apply for immigration equivalent of bail while he pursues a request to stay in the U.S. permanently. The order by U.S. District Court Judge Mayang June is the latest in a series of recent rulings by Boston federal judges under a section of immigration law that applies to people who have been in the country for some time, which allows for a bond rather than the section that deals with people caught right on the border who can be held pending their deportation. Jorge Mario Gabriel Jimenez, a Brazilian national, managed to get into the U.S. undetected in 2008 and has lived here ever since, never getting into any criminal trouble, June wrote in his summary of the case, most of which remains sealed in the online docket. On September 27th, while on the way to work here in Massachusetts, he was grabbed by ICE, June wrote. He filed a habeas motion in federal court that same day, and on September 29th, June ordered that he be kept in Massachusetts so he could make his case, but regime attorneys promptly replied, too bad, so sad, they'd already shipped him off to a facility in Batavia, New York, outside of Buffalo. Then, June writes, Mr. Gabriel Jimenez was transferred to the state of Mississippi on October 4th, 2025, and is currently experiencing serious medical issues without proper care. June gave ICE 1 week to get him back to Massachusetts and ordered the regime to bring him before an immigration judge for a bond hearing under the section of law related to immigrants who have been in the U.S. for a while. The respondents are enjoined from denying bond to Mr. Gabriel Jimenez on the basis that he is detained pursuant to the section of law pertaining to people that just nabbed at the border. I don't know what all of that means, but he's got to come back.
Don't know a damn thing about what it means.
They said bring him back. That's it.
Now.
There's a law that says that he can get bond. He's been here for a long time. Bring him back.
Is they gonna bring him back? That's always my thing. Like, okay, the judge said bring him back. What happens if they don't?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Right.
They can't do nothing.
They can't do
So I don't know.
Me either. 2 pieces of legislation filed by Massachusetts Rep will hand out stiffer penalty for assaults on officers and drag racing. And that sounds good, right? Because we need that. So in response to the recent surge of violent attacks against law enforcement officers and growing public disorder across Massachusetts, State Representative Stephen Ziaros from Barnstable filed 2 major public safety bills aimed at strengthening accountability, protecting police officers, and restoring respect for law and order throughout the Commonwealth. Oh, boy. Ziaros is a member of the Joint Committee of Public Safety and Homeland Security and was previously in law enforcement. Ziaros' office states that the first bill, HD 5223, titled An Act Relative to Penalties for Assault and Battery on a Police Officer, seeks to make assault and battery upon a police officer a felony offense punishable by up to 5 years in prison or up to 2.5 years in a house of correction. The bill also prohibits suspended sentences or early release until a minimum of 90 days is served. And I think that's good in light of how those little boys got away with murder the other day. The men and women who wear the badge put their lives on line every single day, said Representative Ziaros. As a former police officer, deputy chief, and as the proud father and father-in-law of 2 current police officers, I know the risks they face and the sacrifices their families make. When an officer is assaulted, it is not just an attack on one person, it's an attack on public safety, on our laws, and on the values that hold our communities together. This bill makes it clear that those who harm police officers will be held fully accountable, and I like it. I like it.
Me too.
You can't just be doing crazy stuff.
Things.
Right.
Yeah. And drag racing, I just think is just so very dangerous.
It's so dangerous and it's so awful. They was doing donuts, drag racing, lighting things on fire out there in the streets the other day. No. Put them away. Boston police seized 3 kilos of fentanyl in a Dorchester drug bust. Yeesh. 3 kilos. Look at what it looked like. Oh, wow. It looked like, chimol. No, what is it called? You know,
the powdered milk.
Milex.
Clem.
But what's the corn? The corn that we eat dry. We mix it with milk and
something with an M.
Masa?
No, it's the corn. It's like the cornmeal. It's the roasted dry cornmeal, and then they grind it and we eat it dry. We mix it with Clem and sugar and eat it like that. It's called
something with a P.
BB.
Yeah, Chili BB.
But
No,
what's
it's
it
not
called?
Chili BB.
It's called that in Trinidad, but what's it called in?
I know what
Honduras?
I'm getting close. I'm getting hot. Penchenche. It's not chimol. Chimol is the
Chimo's the cabbage.
Chimol is the green stuff.
no, that's like
That's the green with the
no,
tomatoes,
that's the tomatoes
and stuff.
and stuff.
Yeah,
With
the
the-
cabbage and
called?
stuff.
With the basil.
Yeah.
I don't know, but this not okay.
It looked like it.
Yes.
Drug control units from 4 Boston police districts arrested 2 Dorchester men Tuesday after recovering 3 kilos of fentanyl during an execution of a warrant.
Now I wanna
Nelson Rodriguez Tejeda, 42, and Wellington Guzman Rodriguez, 27, both of Dorchester, were arrested on various drug trafficking charges. Officers from districts C6, B2, C11, and E13 conducted the drug investigation and executed search warrants at 41 Norfolk Street and 74 Geneva Ave in Dorchester. The search warrants yielded 3 kilos of fentanyl, 30 grams of crack, 4 rounds of .45 caliber ammunition, drug paraphernalia, drug packaging materials, and approximately $6,080 in U.S. currency. Rodriguez Tejeda faces charges of trafficking in Class A over 200 grams, trafficking of Class C, and unlawful possession of ammunition. Guzman Rodriguez is charged with trafficking. Huh?
Pinot.
Pinot. Yes. Did you Google it?
I said Honduran yellow cornmeal with clim.
Yes.
Pinche.
Yes. Yes.
Your query seems to describe a Honduran porridge drink made with yellow cornmeal, powdered milk, and other spices, possibly referring to the brand name Clim. The drink is known in Honduras as Pinot.
Pinot.
Or Ato.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Guzman Rodriguez is charged with trafficking a Class A substance over 200 grams and trafficking of Class B. Both suspects are expected to be arraigned in Dorchester District Court.
Yeah.
I want to go to Dorchester District Court, just sit in there one day.
And just hang out and see
Yeah.
what's going on.
See what's going on.
What y'all create? We should just go in as investigative reporters and just, do a little.
A lot of stuff get thrown out in there. Just get thrown out.
Dismiss.
Gotta wait,
So which is the
dismiss.
good court to go to? To go sit
The
at
one in Roxbury is
Roxbury
very
probably.
good. Yeah. You can get a lot of. When I had to sit in there for my case, I was hearing a lot of things about people was doing. I was like, oh, y'all out here wilding out.
Crazy.
But also we do need to go sit. We do have to remote broadcast. I got to reach Dunkin' Donuts. At the Dunkin' Donuts over here on American Legion Highway, when the nice old gentlemen go in there and sit down in the morning, they be cutting up and having a good time. It's about 10 of them just sitting in there drinking their coffee.
I'm going to go to it.
It is so fun. They're like, hey, girl, good morning. I like that sweatsuit. That is nice. I'm going to stay here with you guys all day.
I like that. You know the one on when we lived in Hyde Park. When the Spark FM lived in Hyde Park.
Oh, the babies
The,
and the...
the one with the baby. I
Yep.
wonder how old that baby
That
is
baby is
now.
big now.
That baby is probably
But
big.
you know what? As I wrote that, people were like, the elders have so many untold stories that
Yeah.
it might be a good idea to start to gather those stories
Yeah.
by doing little interviews with them. I think that might be really, really fun. So we'll figure that out. I told y'all next year we're gonna be on tour. We figured out this remote broadcasting thing. All right,
Roadcasting everywhere.
everywhere we gonna get my
We're
wagon.
doing zip trips like Fox 25.
Yes.
Boston,
Yes.
Boston tests out zebra barriers to protect the bike lane.
The hell is that?
Zebra.
Oh.
You know that song? Anyhow, new black and white barriers have popped up along a bike lane in Boston
wow.
as the city tests out different tools to separate cars and cyclists.
These look a lot better than them big stupid ass flexi poles that they put everywhere, making it look like we in a jail penitentiary cell.
Yeah, I don't like it. The raised oblong mounds, also called zebra barriers,
Zebra.
excuse me, are currently installed along Arlington Street between Stewart and Boylston Streets. Future, a local resident who bikes to work, said he saw the barriers being installed 1 or 2 weeks ago. The barriers are an alternative to divisive flex posts. The city of Boston said in April that it would start reducing the number of flex posts along bike lanes. I like the barriers better, actually, because the posts, when people do run into them, They fall down, and that adds more obstruction to the street or to the bike lane, Future said. Sarah, another local resident, said she also likes the barriers, but that the drivers might not be able to see them as easily as the posts, and I think that's true. I like them better because they don't fall over and get in the way, but I don't know what it's like in a car to see the divider between the bike path and the driving lane, she said. We reached out to people to the city of Boston for comment and have not gotten it just yet. They're pretty.
I mean, they're cute.
Yeah.
I feel.
But isn't that a distraction if I'm looking down at the zebra things?
My thing is, I can still get over them.
Yeah,
Right? Like,
yeah.
I can still, if I need to go over there, it might be a little bump. But, like, I like this better than the stupid ass flexi rods.
Yeah.
Flexi rods.
And nobody fall over them. Them things, if you hit them things bend right over. Ain't nobody
Yeah, they
just
do.
fall
They
over.
do bend right over, but I
And
don't
they-
like to see
they
them.
break.
They're just
break,
big
they
and
bend.
dumb looking, Like
Yeah.
they're just stupid to have up there, and it makes it seem more cluttered and messy.
Yeah.
What happened? What did you have an epiphany about?
Let me see what time this Galway house opens. I don't have to do chicken dinner.
Oh yeah, tell them about the Galloway house.
The Galway house. Y'all got to go to the Galway house. And that's right there on Center Street. It's in Center Street? Yeah. On Center Street in Jamaica Plain. It's a hidden gem. And I've been there once and I had food there and I was like, I would come back here. But somebody from our food group posted a little fried chicken dinner from there. And he said it was really good. And this is a guy that likes to go out to eat, so he knows good food. And he said that Galway chicken dinner with mashed potatoes and collard greens was quite nice. And I would like to go there. And it was only $15. He said it was well seasoned, it was clean, it was nice. And I've been thinking about that Galway house ever since. And I was hungry.
I was hungry.
Oh, he did. King tides are hitting New England coastline, and I saw about this the other day that the tides is rising, y'all. The tides is rising.
Yeah.
There is a clip there about that. Those near the water this week may have noticed some really high tides. King tides are the highest tides of the year, which happen when the sun, moon, and earth align just right, causing an extra strong gravitational pull. Did you all know that?
No, I did not. I did not.
Know that. There's a video there if you want to play that.
Let's hear it.
Here goes
Yeah,
again.
let's see what it
I'm
says.
excited about it.
Me too.
King tides making waves across not only Boston's waterfront, but all over New England and those low-lying areas, giving us a preview of what some possible coastal flooding could look like in the future.
Joe Cortez is live in studio with how researchers are using these tides to plan for a changing climate.
Okay, Patrick, good morning. These king tides, also known as Parisian spring tides, they occur a few times a year when it's the sun, the moon, and earth. They line up just right. And while they are natural, climate change is making their impacts harder to ignore. Yesterday afternoon, Long Wharf in Boston saw water spill onto walkways as one of the season's highest tides rolled in. Researchers with Stone Living Lab were watching closely, and they say we can expect to see coastal flooding into the city several times this fall. Now, the sea level in Boston has risen about 10 inches to a foot over the last century, according to the lab. And Rebecca Schuer, she says that they're testing new ways to make the city's coastline more resilient, including what they're calling living shorelines.
We could imagine in a place like Boston, can we create living shorelines, places where there's native, natural wildlife that can actually take in water, store it, drain it away, even filter it.
Oh, wow. What?
Now, the Stone Living Lab also offers a self-guided high tide trail showing how Boston's coastline has changed over time. Schuer also encouraged neighbors to get involved in local conservation about how to live and adapt to the rising sea level. Now, we have noticed that we have seen those moons coming through and everything else, but TJ, it's one of those things where you get a chance to, if you get a chance to see them, it's definitely something that you'd maybe want to get outside to take a look at.
And document them too, because scientists want to know where we're seeing those king tides and where that flooding is occurring. You can do that at an app called My Coast app. URI participates in it. Save the Bay also.
I'm not gonna
You snap
download
a
that app
picture,
to do
you
that.
upload it to the app, and
Yeah,
you're
make it-
really
make
helping
it
them
311.
figure out, where the problem spots are in Rhode Island. They pretty much know it, but we want to see how things are changing.
It's amazing how technology
All right.
works, especially.
I know, like,
Why y'all got so much to say?
I thought he was gonna be after the and
And another thing.
it's sir, it's tied.
That's how Noah talks to me. He'd be like, Mom. What are you talking about? I just asked you to pick the shoe up. What are you explaining to me about? Talking to me so damn much. Anyhow, what else is going on? A Boston restaurant is facing backlash for Whitey Bulger and mobster posters. And I saw these in there when we went to our nice brunch that we had one day.
In the nice place over there in Milton?
Solid Savin Hill Bar and Grill.
Oh, Savin Hill Bar and
Savin
Grill.
Hill Bar and Kitchen.
Yeah.
Remember they had the pictures of all the gangsters.
Yeah.
So now they're getting backlash after that. So a Savin Hill restaurant is...
Why won't people leave people alone? It's a freaking poster.
Right. A Savin Hill restaurant is facing backlash from the community after featuring photos of Boston mobsters inside the restaurant. One of the photos is the infamous mugshot of the most notorious Boston mobster, Whitey Bulger. The picture now hangs at the entrance of Savin Hill Bar and Kitchen as a part of a recent revamp, but the mobster mugshots are getting pushed back. How can you go into a restaurant that says it's a community restaurant with photos of the very people who murdered and maimed many of the people in this community, said lifelong resident Donna Blythe McLaughlin. It's absurd. It's outrageous. McLaughlin's family lived in Savin Hill for generations. She said the display is offensive and sends the wrong message about the community. It's immoral to bring back and glorify gangsters and murderers who've had direct impact in this community, says McColgan.
I guess. Okay, McLaughlin. That maybe. I don't know.
It was redesigned by Chef Gordon Ramsay.
By Chef Gordon Ramsay. The Secret Service did it. Remember? Oh, but we were there when we seen those pictures in there, and that was before that. I know.
I guess I'm trying to figure it out. Would this be the same as if they put, like, I'm trying to get into the mind of Miss McLaughlin.
Mm-hmm.
What did Whitey Bulger do again?
He killed a lot of people around.
And he was a gangster and a drug.
Set about 50-something people.
But if it's the theme of gangsters,
well, yeah, that's exactly.
Maybe would they mad at any other gangsters in there or just the Whitey Bulger one?
Shot, so it's
his mugshot of him getting caught.
Right,
so that would be like, let's celebrate that, right?
Yeah, like a.
I don't see nothing wrong with it.
I mean, me either. But if it was like a white supremacist, would we not care? Either if it was like
I don't know
the mugshot of Hitler.
No, that's different.
No, well, that's different. The new wall art was part of a makeover on celebrity chef Gordon Ramsay's TV show Secret Service, where the owners were encouraged to lean into the history of their Savin Hill spot. I get that.
Yeah.
Owners say the restaurant location was once the home to the Bulldog Tavern, a key gathering place for Bulger's Winter Hill Gang during the 1970s.
It's a themed restaurant.
Right. That's remember when the Winter Hill Gang shot up the 99 in over there in Charlestown. That was like that was like probably like 20 years ago. But like if they put a picture of them in there, that would not be nice. Or maybe it would be nice if it was their mugshots.
One of the movies that's filmed in Boston.
The Deliverance
was filmed in Silver Slipper.
Oh.
One of them it's like Gone Baby Gone.
And then there was that one with Matt Damon and that one was the Cape Verdean restaurant. That was Oasis. That was shot at Oasis Cafe and Parlor when it was the bar. When it was the tavern. It was like a white bar.
It's a bar.
It's a bar.
No, it's not Deliverance. What's the name of the movie?
Let me see. That one was called Taken. Wasn't Taken. That was the one
Baby
with
Gone.
Gone
Girl.
Baby Gone. Yep. Silver
Yes.
Slipper was featured in Gone Baby Gone.
Let me get the clip.
I want to see that. What they
did they
doing
get
there?
a
They went in there?
They had a whole meeting and
Get out! That
they had
is
a whole
so
meeting
good.
in there. Yeah.
Not okay. So it wasn't Deliverance. What the movie that was? What's the Boston movie? Movies in Boston.
What is that guy's name? Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Yeah.
I started watching that the other day for some reason. It was on the Netflix. Okay, the L Street Tavern in South Boston. Goodwill Hunting. That was that was
Goodwill Hunting. Yes.
Is that the one you were looking for?
No,
but that's not that one.
Good. Oh yeah.
it was a gangster movie.
Oh, The Departed too. Yep, The
Departed. That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
What's the one I'm talking about? When they was robbers and then he fell in love. The Town.
The Town.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what we was talking about now.
Me too. What was we talking about?
Whitey Bulger.
Whitey Bulger.
The owners sent WBZ a statement saying the intent was to preserve and interpret the history of this building, not to romanticize its darker chapters. To be clear, this isn't a homage. We don't glorify Whitey Bulger or the violence that scarred Boston. We're acknowledging the history of this very spot, the statement said.
Yeah.
We display this image not to celebrate Bulger, his associates, or their crimes, but to recognize a chapter in the complex, gritty story of our neighborhood. And I agree.
I agree.
I agree.
I think
I love their place.
like that's if you go to a themed restaurant anywhere featuring mobsters, I'm pretty sure Whitey Bulger will be in any one of them.
Right.
So like this is it's not like, oh, I just have a random picture in there of Whitey Bulger because we're paying homage to him. It's a themed restaurant. And if you don't like it, don't go to it. First of all, they
That's
took
exactly
the
what the guy said.
the chicken biscuits. They took that off the menu, so I'm already mad at them anyways.
Me too, because Gordon Ramsay should have told them to put that shit back on.
Exactly.
Newer residents in the community don't see what the fuss is all about. I don't think it's a big deal. It's kind of shocked me when I went in there, but I didn't think too much of it, said new resident Miguel Rivas. It's a good restaurant. I don't see what the problem is. If you don't like it, don't eat at the restaurant.
Don't eat at
There's
the
the one next door.
restaurant.
At a recent Columbia Savin Hills Civic Association meeting, McGolgan started a motion to start a petition calling on the restaurant to remove the images. Had they come to the community and said, look, we're having a little bit of business trouble, we need some help, we would have responded and helped out. But we're not helping now. The group will discuss the issue more at its November meeting. And yeah.
Karen alert.
And sad news here, the Urban Grape in Boston's South End has closed. It's closed. It's not closing, has closed. A message sent by Leah Klein of City Living Boston mentions that the Urban Grape in the South End has closed its doors, with an Instagram post from its owners TJ and Hadley Douglas of the Columbus Avenue store saying the following. This has been a very difficult year for our company, the Urban Grape. For over 12 months, TJ and I, along with our family and a group of wonderful investors, have worked tirelessly to reach an agreement with our local SBA lender, Cambridge Saving Bank, with the hope of saving and rebuilding the store in its former inventory and success. Unfortunately, negotiations with our lender deteriorated over the past week, and we are being forced to close the Urban Grape's location immediately.
With their lender.
Yeah. The Cambridge Savings Bank, we like them. The post does indicate that TJ and Hadley Douglas may be making plans to bring back the business in some form, saying that TJ and I spent the last 2 nights wondering, is this the end of our legacy? The answer is no. To follow along as we reimagine and rebuild our business, please subscribe to our Substack newsletter, The Second Bottle, linked above, and make sure you're following our Instagram page here. The Urban Grape first opened 13 years ago, focusing mostly on wine while also selling beer and spirits and hosting countless wine tastings, and it has received much of its way in the way of accolades over the years, including being awarded Small Business of the Year by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce in 2021. The address for the Urban Grape was 303 Columbus Avenue. We drove by there the other day, and it was like, oh, we should go in there for a wine tasting, and then the next thing we know, it was
So, I was talking to one of the people yesterday about
Minority
this.
owned, huh?
Yeah, it's a black-owned wine thing. Issa Rae and a couple of other the McBride sisters and stuff have gone through there to do wine tastings and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. It's so interesting why it's such an abrupt shutdown. It's like immediately they tried to work it out with the bank. And then I guess my question was like, how does something like this not get support from the city as a whole? And I don't know the full story, but something like this, like a black-owned wine shop, should have gotten some resources to assist. And they've been around for what, over 10 years?
13 years.
13 years. So they're technically a legacy business. That application is out right now, where I think it comes with like $100,000 or something like that. So I'm interested to know the inner workings of this.
30,000 followers too. Wow.
Yeah, like it doesn't make any sense. Like abruptly having to close, not with a little fundraiser or nothing like that. It's very, very weird to me.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, I just want, and it says in 13 years, the Urban Grape has been in business. We've sold nearly $50 million worth of wine, spirits, and beer to our customers, held over 1,500 public wine tastings, donated money and auction items to local nonprofits, schools, and marathon fundraising auctions. This is from their Instagram post. Won 6 awards and all of this stuff. She wrote a lot. Wow. She wrote a lot.
Yep.
In here. But yeah.
So how does something like that happen with over, and I don't know business to that level of selling over $50 million worth of thingies and whatever. I know you have to keep inventory stocked and whatever, but like if you're a multi-million-dollar company and you're selling something like wine and spirits, what is the barrier that is not connecting here? Like what are where's
the disconnect?
Yeah, where's the disconnect? And I'm not blaming the business because I don't know, and listen, business is very, very weird, but I don't know. Like, I want to know more about that. I'm going to have to do some investigative reporting and go sit down and have some wine.
She's very transparent in the comment section under this post, and she seems to have been responding to a lot of people in here.
Is there a way that we can get her in here?
Of course.
Let's DM her and say we've read your story and let's talk.
Yeah. Let's do it.
DM her. I'll get to the stories while you do that job.
Mm-hmm.
Next on the list is it. We're going to go to a quick commercial break and we'll be right back with our national and entertainment news. And don't forget about your question. If you had to choose, would you be stank? If you had to be stank, which would you rather be? Pissy, itty, mildew, or musty? And when we come back from commercial break, we'll get into those answers. Keep it locked right here, Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Your #1 local radio.
The Spark of New England, Spark FM.
Bringing the heat back to the airwaves.
Each and every Saturday night from 6 to 9 p.m. inside the Avenue, where you bring the drinks and we bring the vibes. My name is Gary Banton alongside my co-host Big Trini, right here in SparkFMOnline.com, the #1 place for soca, hip-hop, R&B, and more. Each and every Saturdays from 6 to 9 p.m. It's the Avenue.
We don't want no bad friends in the mass.
Boston, get ready to be inspired. From October 15th through the 18th, Boston Caribbean Fashion Week is back. 4 electrifying nights of runway, culture, and pure celebration. From Roxbury to the seaport, experience the flair of designers from Barbados, Jamaica, Haiti, and Dominican Republic, and beyond. Bringing the Caribbean roots to Boston. This is where fashion meets heritage, where style tells a story. Secure your spot now at bostoncfw.com. That's Boston Caribbean Fashion Week, October 15th through the 18th. Don't miss it. Visit bostoncfw.com for more information.
Often I hear people talking about how high their electricity bills are. Massachusetts has programs that everyday homeowners pay for, but never look into. Have you ever considered why some homes have panels and others don't? If you have Eversource, National Grid, or Unitil for electricity, you are paying for your neighbors to get panels at no cost. The charges are on the bill. Why not get someone to pay for yours? This program also helps with re-roofing, tree cutting, and electrical upgrades. If you're tired of short-term solutions for a long-term problem, connect with Bakari to find out if your home meets the requirements to upgrade at no cost out of pocket. Save the planet, future-proof your family for power outages, and save tens of thousands of dollars on an otherwise lifelong bill. Mention Spark when you call or text SPARK to 617-833-8940 to get 2 months off your power bill covered if your home gets selected.
Advertise your business brand or music on Spark FM. Contact us at sparkfmonline.com for more information.
Finally Home is a must-read, step-by-step guide that will equip any first-time homebuyer with the knowledge they need to confidently make informed decisions. This book provides answers in simple and clear terms to most, if not all, of the questions you may have about credit, home ownership, and generational wealth. Finally Home equips the reader with the confidence to be engaged with the home buying process without feeling vulnerable or exploited. Tailor-Made Real Estate Easy is not just a catchy hashtag. It is real estate agent and radio personality Taylor Andre's goal. A goal to simplify one of the most challenging processes you will go through as an adult. a goal to educate you properly on credit and teach you the strategies to finding the home of your dream. It is not just a good book or an easy read, it is the secret to a seamless home buying experience.
Boston's new home for urban Caribbean music. Spark FM. Spark FM. Playing all your favorite hits from reggae. Spark FM.
If you no mess with the way you are gonna see a million. We got it gon' go long just like the Amazon.
Spark FM.
I know that life is not easy. No say we are for win. Walk with the camera like Jesus.
Soca. Hip hop.
Yeah, we going crazy.
R&B.
You could do damage. You could do damage.
Afrobeats and much more. Spark FM. Spark FM.
On a new relationship, choose is what you do. Think about it ringing on the chain and Yes, sir. And we're back. Spark FM Online, number one for urban and Caribbean music. That's my radio voice. Let's get into the national foolishness that they call news these days. I want to start out with a story that makes me very happy. The Nobel Peace Prize did not go to Donald Trump, and that is all we need to know. And that makes me very happy. The Nobel Peace Prize goes to Maria Corina Machado, which I think is another slap in the face to him. And it makes me happy because you missed the Nobel Peace Prize after settling 8 wars to a Spaniard from Venezuela.
Imagine that. From Venezuela at that.
And he wanted, the Nobel Committee awarded this year's Peace Prize to Maria Corina Machado amid calls for President Donald Trump to receive the award in the wake of his brokering a historic deal between Israel and Hamas. And I think that is irresponsible to write because he didn't do anything at all between Israel and Hamas except make it worse. And I do really believe that.
Yeah, it's so crazy how we read the news about what's going on there, and we keep everything that I've seen is like mentioning Trump in this thing
because he was going so hard for this Nobel Peace Prize,
yeah.
And it just makes me so happy that they can that somewhere someone is not giving him full control over everything. Yep. Machado, a Venezuelan opposition leader, was described as a brave and committed champion of peace by the chair of the Norwegian Nobel Committee. She is receiving the Nobel Peace Prize for her tireless work promoting democratic rights for the people of Venezuela and for her struggle to achieve a just and peaceful transition from dictatorship to democracy. White House Communications Director Stephen Chung said Trump will continue making peace deals, ending wars, and saving lives. He has the heart of a human. I'm not reading any of that. Blah, blah, blah. During a cabinet meeting on Thursday, Trump was asked about the Nobel Peace Prize, but did not comment on the award in his response. Instead, he focused on the possibility of addressing Israel's... I don't know that word. Znet. Play this records.
All
right. Play this record.
Years and was eventually stripped of that seat. She tried to run for presidential elections and was also removed from the ballot, and that's not due to her popularity. Brian, there is an understanding that she has deep popularity on the ground and a huge movement behind her. About a year ago, she went into hiding, fearing for her life. We understand she remains in hiding. She recently did an interview with Elle magazine speaking of that experience, saying that she's barely seen the sun in months, but that she continues to fight for what she believes in. And that is fundamentally, at its core, a peaceful transition to democracy for a country, again, that has suffered deeply under dictatorship. So, again, she is someone who very much embodies that sense of spirit of the Nobel Peace Prize Committee, which is one that is unbending, unbowing to greater powers. Again, the power.
That's dope.
That's good. How's she in hiding? How's she gonna get her reward if she's in hiding? Good morning. You know what is the Nobel Peace Prize?
What is?
I know what it is, but like, I want to know what do you get for it?
Right.
You know, like what is the
just recognition?
Just a recognition. I mean, I'll take that. It's like doing the Super Bowl. You don't
With
get
the
no pay
Nobel
for
Peace
it.
Prize, laureates receive a medal, a unique diploma, and a
Oh.
monetary reward of 11 million Swedish kroner, which is approximately 1.17 million US dollars.
Absolutely. I want that too.
Additionally, winners gain increased global recognition, which can lead to greater success in securing grants, professional opportunities, and wider dissemination of their work.
What the hell would Donald Trump need and want to do with that? He has done nothing. He just wants the money part.
Yeah.
I bet he doesn't even know what the Nobel Peace Prize is. He just heard
doesn't.
that there was $1 million attached to
He
it,
heard
and he
that there
was like,
a gold medal
Yeah.
that you could win, and he
Yeah.
thought, and since he's a boob, he couldn't win it for nothing else. So he wanted this one. It's an 18-karat gold medal featuring a profile of Alfred Nobel on the front and a symbolic group of 3 men embracing on the back with the inscription "Pro Pace El Fraternite."
I'm pretty sure he's gonna petition for his face to be on it, because he is also doing that, petitioning for his face to be on a $250 bill and a $1 coin.
To go S&D so bad, it's not even funny.
I said, wait, they were like, first of all, no president can get their face on any monetary while they're alive. Number one. That's the number
So
one
let's
of it.
unalive him so we can put it on there.
We don't, even after he's not here anymore, he should be erased from all of
Let's
history.
unalive him and put him on the penny that doesn't get produced anymore.
Yes.
Did they ever come out with the Harriet Tubman?
No, he
coin?
put a stop to that in his first endeavor, and I think that was supposed to come out in like 2036 or something like that. But he was like, "No, let's put it to 2057."
Wow.
I don't know what happened to that, but I know that he had a part in not having that be what it is supposed to be. Oh, bastard. The latest Israel military says ceasefire in Gaza has taken effect. So Donald Trump has negotiated. Let me stop. He didn't do a shit.
Because he don't even know the words to negotiate that.
Tens of thousands of Palestinians are starting to walk north to return to their homes after the Israeli military said the ceasefire agreement with Hamas came into effect at noon local time, and that troops were withdrawing to the agreed. Okay. Got a little pop up here that is stop. Nope, can't do nothing. Can't do anything at all, people. Nothing at all. Oh, as he agreed upon deployment lines. Tens of thousands of Palestine. The announcement came after Palestine's report heavy shelling Friday mornings in northern Gaza. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu.
He's a Yahoo.
I gotta find a different story. I can't get this one.
President Benjamin Netanyahu said early Friday that Israel's cabinet approved Donald Trump's plan for a ceasefire in the Gaza Strip, the release of all remaining hostages and of Palestinian prisoners. The hostage and prisoner releases are expected to begin Sunday or Monday. While the approval marks a key step towards ending a devastating 2-year war, the broader ceasefire plan leaves many questions unanswered, including whether and how many Hamas will disarm and who will govern Gaza. Here's the latest. Putin praises Trump for taking a broker ceasefire plan. Russian President Vladimir Putin praised U.S. President Donald Trump for helping. Oh, we're going to go.
Blah, blah, blah.
All right, here goes the clip.
Go on.
And as ABC's Morgan Norwood reports, American troops will now head to the region to help monitor the troops.
This morning, the Israel-Hamas peace deal is official. The Israeli government has approved phase 1 of the ceasefire agreement aimed at ending the war.
We couldn't have achieved it without the extraordinary help of President Trump and his team.
As part of the agreement, Israel has begun pulling back its troops to an agreed-upon line in Gaza. Once that's complete, Hamas will have 72 hours to release the 20 living hostages and the remains of 28 others.
We secured the release of all of the remaining hostages, and they should be released on Monday or Tuesday.
In exchange, Israel will release more than 1,000 Palestinian prisoners. But there are questions about what happens after phase one.
Oh my God.
Can Hamas be disarmed?
What?
No one is going to send their troops or their administrators to Gaza if Hamas still has guns.
The president's 20-point plan has called for Hamas to disarm and for Gaza to be governed by an apolitical Palestinian committee overseen by an international board of peace with Trump as its chairman.
What guarantees Hamas disarms
as the chairman.
and that Israel doesn't resume bombing once the hostages
Well,
are
the first thing
released?
we're doing is getting our hostages back, okay? And that's what people wanted more than anything else. And after that, we'll see.
The U.S. is preparing to send 200 service members to Israel, tasked with monitoring the ceasefire and supporting humanitarian aid, security, and logistics. Officials stressing there will be no boots on the ground in Gaza. While key aspects of the deal remain unclear, news of these first steps has sparked celebrations across Gaza and Israel. Morgan Norwood, ABC News, New York.
Hopefully they stick to this.
That's the thing. You see that pregnant pause that we just had there, because your brain always has to wonder, right? Like, is this for real? We see these people. First of all, there was so many kids out there. There were so many kids, and we're watching the video of them showing Gaza, and it looks. What is there to do there? What is there to do? It is all rubble and trash and rubble.
How are they supposed to rebuild that?
Yeah. And after it's also crazy to me. It's 28 hostages versus thousands of Palestinians.
Yeah.
And y'all are crumbling these people's places for 28 hostages. Not saying those hostages' lives are not important, but there's thousands that you guys took in Palestine, and there's no, like what? And I don't believe that Benjamin Netanyahu is going to cease fire after he gets the people back, the hostages back. I think he's gonna set out a whole new bunch of bombs, and he ain't gonna have nothing to stop him. Talking about, we couldn't have done this without the strategic help of Donald Trump. He is so amazing.
I always feel like there's
Scripted.
a bigger plan.
Yep.
There's something else. Like, yeah, we're gonna do this, but because we're gonna do this, you know.
Yep.
And that's really sad when you just can't trust that everything is gonna be.
You
okay.
can't trust the president in chief of the United States of America.
Yeah.
Yeah, so keeping it moving. So depressing, the news. So tired. Tesla's full self-driving software under investigation after railroad incidents. What happened? It's trapping people on the railroads and killing people. I believe it. I believe it. Believe everything that I hear badly about these people. Elon Musk was like, "Oh, y'all making me lose too much money trying to help the government stay efficient. I'm gonna have to leave here and tend to my own business and mind it. I've already received all of the info and data from everyone in America. There's nothing left for me to do here."
Terrible.
The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration said Thursday that it should investigate how Tesla's autonomous driving software handles railroad crossings as part of a wide-ranging investigation of incidents where their agency said Tesla vehicles have violated traffic safety laws. NHTSA said it was launching the investigation of Tesla's full self-driving software after receiving complaints from drivers, including reports of vehicles driving through red lights or on the wrong side of the road. The agency that said that the investigation relates to all Tesla vehicles equipped with FSD, or 2.9 million vehicles. So what you trying to tell me is there are 2.9 million vehicles out here with this software that is running lights and trapping people on train tracks?
Yeah.
Ain't this in the movie?
Why ain't people just driving their own damn car?
It's lazy. Driving a car is not hard.
If you're not driving your car and you get stuck on a railroad, Whose fault is that, really?
Constant fear for train operators that a car or truck won't stop in time. In Texas, Italo Fragoli was sure his Tesla Y's full self-driving mode would stop his car before the crossing arms, but he says it didn't.
It just seemed like it didn't see it at all.
Didn't see it at all.
It didn't see it at all. It's like it was just going to blow through it.
As Fragoli was telling us that he's had to slam on the brakes twice this year, it happened again, this time while our cameras were rolling.
Well, there you go. Sheesh. What the heck?
Look again. His Tesla only comes to a stop after Fragoli hit the brakes, even though the car was in semi-autonomous mode. And other Tesla drivers have similar complaints. An NBC News investigation interviewed 6 other drivers reporting Tesla's full self-driving software failed to recognize rail crossing since 2023. In one case, going through the crossing arms.
Oh, damn.
At least one car drove onto the tracks and under a train.
Oh, damn.
NBC News also found at least 40 examples online of drivers reporting similar mishaps. The railroad industry has been warning for years that autonomous vehicles must be able to recognize not just the lights and the gates, but also the locomotive, the whistles, the bells, and the horns.
It's not a figment of anybody's imagination. It's been repeated over and over again, reported all around the news.
MIT researcher Brian Reamer says the challenge for engineers is to teach the software how to recognize a very wide variety of train crossings.
Humans have the ability to decipher differences in railroad crossings that we probably have yet to fully teach machines how to.
The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration tells NBC News it's aware of the incidents and has been in communication with Tesla. Tesla did not respond to NBC's request for comment, though there are video examples online of Teslas coming to a complete stop before railroad crossings. For Fragoli, this was a close call.
Yeah, it was. It was.
3 close calls too many.
You have to be alert.
All right.
Everybody want to be night rider so bad. Get in your car and drive your car. It ain't Kit. It is a Tesla. What the hell is wrong with people? You just letting the car drive you and you just sitting there chilling, hoping that the car will keep you
love
safe?
Tesla.
Are you crazy? I hate it here. I want to leave.
Be careful, y'all Tesla owners now. Be careful now.
Rochelle says that she said we should watch Candace Owens said about the peace deal. I don't really agree with anything that she says, but the majority of the topics that she was on in this recent thing was spot on. I don't know. She said Knight Rider. This is my question. After the first incident of it not stopping, all of them should have been recalled and redistributed because that's crazy. Yeah. Imagine if you're on a phone call or something, you're on a conference call and you're driving whatever and you're not quite paying attention. Yeah. It's crazy that the news was running while that man's car still didn't stop for that track. Yeah. And if he's in the middle of a conversation with waving his hands and talking and don't see all the things that this car's not going to stop, he could have died many times. The Tesla that rode underneath the train?
Went underneath the train.
Excuse me?
Yep. Crazy.
No. That's crazy. Cabinet Marathon. Let me see what we got next, people. A shutdown-driven staffing shortage disrupting operations at major airports. What was I listening to him babble on about yesterday? Something about, I don't know, but he was like the price of drugs or prescription drugs or maybe groceries or after this. Oh, the price of Medicare after, this big, beautiful pass goes could reach up to like 100% lower, sometimes 200, 500% lower. Wouldn't that be free? Would that be free? Wouldn't that be free? I was like, maybe I don't know math, but could something be 100% lower? Isn't it?
If it's 100%
lower, isn't it? And it's free? Yeah. So if it can't be 100% lower, how the hell is it supposed to be 500% lower? The fact that y'all let this man say things like that and not call out the fact that he is cooked is beyond me.
He's not even cooked though. Like if Donald Trump was cooked, then that's different. He is stupid.
He's stupid.
Yes.
500% lower? Don't that mean I get money back at this point?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Can I not do math? And this is the thing. They're making us stupid.
Because that's what I was like.
Maybe I don't know how to do math.
Because 100% off, I'm thinking I'd find a sweater for $10 and it says 100% off. Don't that mean that all of the percentage that I would have to pay is not there?
Yep.
Does it?
Bro,
Does it mean that?
I'm glad that you're there because I had to stop and pause. Because I was like, oh, maybe it could be.
Let me check my calculator. And see what...
Yes, I would say like 98% lower. I would be like, oh, then it's 2 cents. But y'all is out here really letting this man say 100% lower to pay prescription drugs. Okay.
This is where we at. This is where we live now.
So, and now there's a video at the airports, at TSA checkpoints with Kristi Noem pretty much blaming the Democrats for the shutdown and saying, we're doing all that we can, but you guys can thank the Democrats for holding you guys pretty much hostage. And I'm like, this is such not a serious country. Like, we are just very unserious.
And not only that, it's not true. Larry's in Florida. So TSA is working fine.
As of Friday morning, the FAA's air traffic control system command center website did not show active ground delays at any airport and said air traffic is currently experiencing delays of less than 15 minutes. However, ground delays were reported in Houston, of course, Calgary, LaGuardia, and Newark on Thursday evening.
Newark
because
doesn't work anyways. That Newark airport don't work well.
Because we've been hearing things about them forever.
It's a mess.
On Thursday evening because of the staffing shortages, weather, low visibility, and wind. If Newark Airport needs somebody to come and work for them, if they give me a good sign on bonus, I would do both. I would manage the air towers and fly a few planes.
Oh wow.
Or just work TSA. The update comes amid nationwide air traffic disruptions propelled by the federal government shutdown. Earlier reports by Boston cited controller shortages at Washington, Philadelphia, Albuquerque, Denver, Los Angeles, and Central Florida, with more than 2,000 delays and 50 cancellations recorded on Wednesday. Keep it shut down. Keep it shut down. Shit.
Shut it the hell down.
I don't know what y'all over here talking about anyways. Why is it news reports 7 minutes and things?
Don't keep them shut down. We need the air.
I mean, but we got to save healthcare, Tristan. We need it. If he's gonna promise 500% cheaper, then we can open it. But if it's not 500% cheaper, I get a little residual kickback. Then shut up.
Yep. Didn't you say something about he said he was going to give us $2,000?
Oh, yeah. He said that he's considering.
Stop considering.
It's not, I think it's $1,000. He's considering giving us $1,000 with all of the money that we have saved in our $1 trillion deficit. Woman
Why
allegedly.
don't he just give us each $3,000 since it's $1 trillion?
Why don't he just leave us alone? We don't want anything from him.
Oh, wait.
I'm going to take the check.
Me too.
And I'm going to cash it and I'm going to use it towards goodly things. But let me tell you about it. I'm not going to smile. I'm not going to be like, ooh, shout out to Donald Trump.
I'm not going to give him no shout out. I am going to smile, though.
I'm not going to smile. I'm going to be like, oh, this damn $1,000 that I got now. Go take this to the damn bank, bastard.
Shoot.
Woman allegedly shoots shopper who was upset she didn't say thank you.
Yeah.
It'd be making you mad when people is just rude. So I understand. A woman was fatally shot during an altercation at a Texas shopping center. They need to call the National Guard for Texas. They are terrible over there.
They don't got it there?
Why?
Because Governor Hot Wheels is
Texas shopping center that allegedly began when the victim became upset at the alleged shooter for not saying thank you when she held the door open for her. The shooting occurred Tuesday afternoon in the parking lot of a shopping center in Southwest Dallas. Cecilia Simpson, 41, was shot multiple times, according to Dallas police. She was transported to local hospitals where she was later pronounced dead. Police said that the alleged shooter, 22-year-old Kiana Hampton, left the scene before officers arrived. She was located later that day and arrested for murder. A witness told homicide detectives that she and Simpson were leaving a store in the shopping center at the same time as Hampton when Sampson became upset due to suspect not thanking her for holding the door. The witness is not being named for safety reasons, blah, blah, blah. Simpson and Hampton engaged in a verbal dispute. Then Simpson and the witness drove to another store in the shopping center, the affidavit said. Simpson and the witness told employees at the store that the suspect was following them, according to the affidavit. Hampton soon entered the store and engaged in a verbal dispute with the witness. Hampton left, then returned minutes later and allegedly got into a verbal dispute with Sampson before employees asked him to leave the store, according to the affidavit. It's a lot of back and forth here. What is the point? The altercation continued in the parking lot, where, according to the affidavit, Hampton threw a bottle at Simpson's vehicle as she and the witness were getting into it. So she's still following them and now throwing things at them? Because the witness is okay. Sampson walked over to Hampton and continued to engage in a verbal dispute that escalated into a physical altercation. The witness struck Hampton several times while yelling to leave Simpson alone, then stepped away, according to the affidavit. At that point, Hampton is accused of taking out a handgun and firing 3 times at Simpson, according to the affidavit. Detectives obtained the cell phone footage capturing the physical altercation between Simpson and Hampton, according to David. So who started this? Which one is Hampton? Which one is Simpson?
The one that got killed is the one that held the door open, and the one that killed her didn't say thank you.
Oh, so she started, the one that held the door open started the argument.
Yep.
Was she also the one that followed?
No, so the one that
killed her followed her
all
and then
throughout
followed
the
her
place.
back to the car, got into an altercation with her again.
Yep.
And then shot her?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Surveillance footage allegedly showed Hampton flee the scene in a vehicle that police later located in the parking lot of an apartment complex. According to the affidavit, Hampton was observed on an apartment balcony wearing pants similar to those seen in the surveillance footage. After waiving her Miranda rights, Hampton allegedly admitted to the police that she shot Simpson after getting into a fight with her and the witness. Hampton allegedly said that she took out her gun and shot Simpson, stating she was just trying to get Simpson away from her. Hampton is being held without bond in Dallas County Jail. Online jail records show.
So is that self-defense?
That's Didn't the other girl follow her out and start an altercation with her, physical altercation, and then she took out her gun and shot her because she was attacking her? That's definitely self-defense, and that's why you have a gun. So psychopaths could leave you the hell alone.
So, but fleeing the scene is the
problem. She should have stayed there because and hope that she had a license to carry.
Right.
Because then she would have a good case. But since you fleeing the scene, you probably got a sawed off shotgun.
The shotgun with the serial number erased
off of it. And now that's the problem.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Unfortunately.
Peru's Congress impeaches President Dina Boluarte. Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So it can be done, people.
Oh, no, it can't. Not here. Peru's President Dina Boluarte has been impeached by the country's Congress, making her the latest Peruvian leader to be removed from office.
Oh, Peru just be getting them out.
Peru's like, I don't like this one. Take it off.
Next.
Congress overwhelmingly voted to see. That's what they have. They have some support.
They have Congress.
Congress
They have
overwhelmingly voted to impeach Boluarte in a session that started at 11 p.m. local Tuesday. The Congress of the Republic has approved the removal vacancy of the President of the Republic, Dina Boluarte Zaguera. The Congress of Peru announced in an online statement following the vote. Congress leader Jose Jerry was the one sworn in as Peru's interim president to a smatter of applause. With his right hand raised, he said he swears before God and country to faithfully exercise the office of the presidency. Blah, 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 blah. Boluarte was sworn in as Peru's first female president in December of 2022. She had served as vice president under Pedro Castillo, who was impeached only a day earlier after trying to dissolve Congress and impose an emergency government to rule by the decree. God damn. Upon her accession to the presidency, Boullarte had vowed to lead the country until the next presidential election, currently scheduled for April 12th. Her ousting, however, comes as public trust in Peru's institutions and Boularte's leadership has steadily eroded. Polls show that she had an approval rate of about 4%.
Damn.
God damn.
4.
In mid-2025, one of the lowest in the actual world. In the world?
In the world.
Wow. That's crazy. What's Donald Trump's approval rating right now?
37. I think it is. I think it's about 37.
It's somewhere in the 30s.
Yeah.
But 4% is crazy.
Yeah.
Trump's approval score plummets with majority against troop deployments. Let me see. What is it now? Only 40%. Only 40% of those surveyed have memorable experiences. 38% of those polled think that president should be able to, I don't know, 30. Yeah, his approval rating of about 38.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Yep.
Terribly. And we're gonna go take another quick. No, we'll just go right into turn. That's it.
News.
That kind.
Are you okay?
Trying to figure out what they were saying.
Glitching.
I'm glitching like Stephen Miller. So they said that he glitched on purpose.
Yeah.
Oh.
After what's the call? Ultimate decree. What is it? The 10th. I remember him saying the 10th. The 10th code says that the president has ultimatum.
Yeah, some word.
Predominantly some empirical leadership.
Autonomous order.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So they said that he actually did glitch in real life. Like he actually stopped talking because they said that he knew he effed up then. Because that's what they're going for. They're going for this man to have complete and utter leadership over America, period.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Let me see.
He had a meeting with Antifa.
Well, they
Yeah.
did. Well, they had interviewed one of the girlfriends of the leader of Antifa.
Oh, interesting.
Plenary authority.
Yes, plenary authority.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had that. Yeah, so they had a meeting with the girlfriend of the founder of Antifa, and she said they're having interviews and stuff with her now.
Mm-hmm.
She would have to be about 160 years old, but whatever. A federal judge.
So it says that Trump having plenary authority suggests the president has assumed total power over the decision to deploy the National Guard in some states. It is unclear. Plenary authority refers to a single government official having absolute power on a particular matter. So yeah, that's what he said.
And then he all of a sudden stopped speaking.
Yep.
Completely.
Yep.
He's a weird little man. A federal judge has dismissed Drake's defamation lawsuit against Universal Music Group over Kendrick Lamar's hit diss track, They Not Like Us.
They not like us.
The ruling marks the legal culmination
Why did it take
of...
so long? Because I threw that out a long time ago.
Ended it one time. The ruling marks the legal cumulation of a prolific feud between Drake and Lamar that spanned much of 2024 when the two rappers dropped a slew of tracks aimed at each other. In January, Drake, whose real name is Aubrey Drake Graham, sued his record label in the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York, accusing UMG of defaming him by promoting Not Like Us, which contains lyrics accusing Drake of being a pedophile. UMG, which represents both Drake and Lamar through different divisions, fired back in March with a motion to dismiss, claiming the suit was no more than Drake's attempt to save face for his unsuccessful rap battle with Lamar. Is that what they said?
I hope so. And
that's what UMG said. Oh,
yeah. Did they fire him?
I hope that they let him go, but he's probably under contract and they can't. But they should silence him.
Yeah.
In her decision on Thursday, U.S. District Court Jeanette Vargas granted the record label's motion to dismiss, stating that the alleged defamatory statements in Not Like Us are non-actionable opinions. The issue is this case is whether Not Like Us can reasonably be understood to convey as a factual matter that Drake is a pedophile or that he is engaged in sexual relations with minors, the judge stated in the decision. In light of the overall context in which the statement in the recordings were made, the court holds that it cannot. In his lawsuit, Drake had also accused UMG of conspiring to artificially inflate Lamar's Not Like Us on Spotify, including by using pay-to-play schemes, bots, and other tactics.
Payola.
Not Like Us was the best-selling rap record of 2024, and Lamar swept this year's Grammy Awards, taking home 5 wins. He headlined the Super Bowl halftime show in February, where the crowd loudly sang along as it performed the diss track. In Vargas' decision Thursday, she stated that Drake's claims were based on unreliable online commentary in the form of social media posts. Ultimately, the court stated Drake fails to provide any facts or circumstances that would make it highly plausible that UMG conducted such covert business tactics, and his complaint additionally failed to show how any of the deceptive practices allegedly utilizing by UMG harmed consumers. You're right. Because I sing that song and I never channeled my mind to say, oh yeah, Drake is a pedophile. I don't know or care that much about Drake to know that.
Me either. You know, the other day I listened to the lyrics of the song.
For the first time.
For the first time ever. And I was like, oh, is that what I be saying? Because I know all the words. I know all the words, but I never listened to the lyrics. You know what you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like, oh, this is what this song says. I don't care. I never took it as serious. It was all said in jest. It was a rap war. You say things that are stupid, that are whatever, that are gonna hit below the belt. You say that, right?
That's what you do. And they ever listen to Jamaican diss tracks to what they call? What they call when they is it called diss tracks? Yeah.
God.
Have y'all listened to them how they talk to each other? I mean, just a local one here in the Boston on the K's on a Friday night.
Sound clash.
Sound clash. Them people get very rude. I've seen somebody fight somebody because of the words.
And then they be friends.
And
Coffins
yeah.
get thrown around, all kinds of
People be, like it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's very violent.
But that's why we know Drake ain't shit. Drake.
Oh, damn, Aisha Curry. Aisha Curry said she never wanted the wife and mom life, now posting family pictures online as pissing people off.
Because stop that. Why are you addressing this foolishness? Why are you addressing this foolishness?
She didn't even address it. She just posted pictures of her family, and now they're mad at her again because they're like, if you said what you said, then you shouldn't be posting pictures of your family because you don't like them, you hate them.
Doesn't she always post pictures of her family?
All the time.
What is everybody's effing problem?
Every celebrity couple gets caught in the spotlight, but Steph and Aisha Curry has been under heat lately. Just days ago, Aisha made a comment that she never wanted to be a wife and mom, and fans haven't stopped talking. Now she's posting cozy family pictures on Instagram, and instead of quieting the noise, it sparked even more discussion. The move has many wondering if it's straight up damage control after a PR mishap.
I'm confused.
So she's saying that prior to being a wife and a mother, she never wanted to have kids or be married.
Prior to even meeting Steph Curry.
Then she got married and had 4 children.
Yep.
And y'all are mad at her because she said she never wanted prior to. Okay, I don't.
Who is this that makes these things up? Who starts these things? Who is the person? Who is the entity? And why are so many people so gullible to follow along with foolishness?
In her earlier remarks, just to give people an understanding, Aisha admitted that she never envisioned herself as the traditional wife and mom. For some, that was refreshingly honest. Women are allowed to say marriage and parenting weren't always a part of their dream. But for critics, it came across as dismissive of the very life she now publicly... I'm so honestly confused. I'm really confused. So in an interview where people ask me if is this what you always dreamed of? Actually, no, it's not. I always dreamed of being a career woman and being a rich auntie. However, in my lifetime and in my experience, I happened to find a really nice man that I really love, and we had 4 beautiful kids, and now I'm happy as well. What y'all can make me cuss big stinking bad word. What? She can't have thought. I never wanted to have kids. I was never that girl's like, oh, I can't wait to be a mother. I happen to be a mother.
Yeah.
okay. My son is healthy,
ungrateful.
happy, and happy and big and rude and strong. And sometimes I wish I could put him back in. It doesn't mean that I'm going to kill him and be a rich auntie. You know, like what?
You better not say that.
Like a midlife crisis. No, Larry, she's just saying Larry, you dreamed of having 3 children and not being married in a house with dogs and things like that.
Right.
You know, like, did you ever think of doing other things in life? It's okay to have had a different plan for your life that didn't go the same way. It's okay.
And maybe then she didn't have no money, and now she's rich and she could afford it.
Yes, I
nice.
don't understand, and I'll never understand.
Exactly,
And
'cause
I
kids
get
are
accused
expensive.
all the time of being, well, you're that kind of woman that wouldn't. Okay, then good. Leave me the hell alone then, because I'm that kind of woman. Shit. Cardi B responds to Bia's comment about the beef. Stop playing stupid and innocent. And I agree with this. Bia. First of all, before we get into this, shout out to Bia. I listened to her album today. I'm a fan, and I don't care. I also think that Bia
last
should.
week you wasn't a fan.
No, Tristan, you didn't want me to be a fan. 2 things can be right. I can call somebody out on stupid shit and still be a fan on them. It's not a bad thing to have duality in thinking, and I want us to
Like
all
Aisha
do that.
Curry.
Yeah. Bia, I knew 5 Bia songs prior to Cardi throwing shots at her. I listened to Bia songs, and I'm a big fan. I'm also a big fan of her album because I listened to it all this morning. Great album. She did a good job on it. However, I do think that Bia has to mind her business because you're not there where they are. You can be, but your album is not going to do what hers did at all. The numbers are not going to add up.
What's the issue?
The issue is that she's got to mind her business. That's it.
But
Everybody got to mind.
What happened?
Mind her business where?
So
How?
Cardi beef to Bia's comments about her beef. So Bia's been doing her media press runs, and she was on Hot 97 the other day. Cardi has fired back at Bia following the Whole Lot of Money rapper's recent interview with Hot 97, which found Bia addressing her feud with the Bronx native. Bia has been on the receiving end of multiple insults from Cardi, who dissed her on Am I the Drama, Pretty and Petty track, naming 5 blah 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 blah. Bia explained that the root of the issue was in their music creatively. After fans noticed similarities in Bia's Really Her project and Cardi's Enough in Miami, that was the only thing it was about for me. Bia clarified on Hot 97 before dispelling rumors that it had anything to do with both rappers flipping Missy Elliott's She's a Bitch. Bia explained that the root of the issue was in their Cardi hopped on X Spaces on Wednesday night to deliver her side of the story when it came to feuding with Bia. So basically in the interview, Bia says that, she ain't trying to be going back and forth with no pregnant lady, and she needs to go on and raise her kids and stuff, and she don't really have no beef, and she wants to focus on whatever she's on her album and stuff like that. So pretty much addressing it, but throwing shade at the same time. I guess Cardi got a hold of it and told her, stop playing dumb like you don't know why this is happening or why this did happen. I told you I was going to come for you. So basically that's what it is. She's just addressing Bia's interview on Hot 97 with Bia acting like she ain't got no accountability in this whole situation.
I think it's a very opportune time for Bia. You just came out with a record. Ride this wave, even though it's whatever.
Yep.
Get on it and let it happen.
Because this beef got her a lot of, people remembered that Bia is coming out, and even if they're going to Bia's album just to see if she has a extra track for Cardi, they're gonna go listen to it, and when they listen to it, they're going to be okay with it because it is a good project. It is a good project, so kudos to her. And don't listen to Tristan. I listen to more Bia than Tristan.
Yeah,
okay.
You probably do.
Shoot.
I don't
Exactly. I support my local artists.
I do.
I don't know. I know.
I play it right here on the Spark.
I think that you guys would actually like it. It's not like a heavy, like a rap album. She sings a lot of it. She has a lot of great features on there. Like the first 2 tracks are really are really good. They had me a little twerking in the shower today. But it's 16 songs. It'll probably take you about an hour to get through it. And I like it. I like it a lot. You know what things are going to be okay. Stefan Diggs has Cardi B crying, laughing with sweet support during her hardest moments. And I'm really not feeling Stefan Diggs a little bit. I really don't.
Too much.
Yeah, he's doing too much. He's got too many kids out
yeah.
there. He's too messy right now.
Yeah.
And I feel like she just got out of something super messy.
Right, and I don't like that.
You know,
for
go
her.
marry a lawyer.
Yeah.
You know, a nice, rich investment realtor or something
Cardi
like
needs
that.
to shut her internet off. Girl, you grown woman, shut your internet off.
She's been doing a lot
Get
of
you
interviews.
a Clay like Megan Thee Stallion. did.
Yeah,
You only
that's what I want. I want her to
letting
find
in too much stuff.
a nice basketballer or
No,
baseball
she needs to
man.
not find no entertainer.
You're right.
No
you're right.
entertainer.
She
Yeah.
needs to stay away from men and just raise her little children by herself.
Find you a
rich.
lawyer.
Yes, I told
Find
you.
you a
Ben
college
Crump.
Get you
person.
a girlfriend. F all these.
Oh wow.
I don't know if that's gonna help.
Yeah, fish her up, boy. Yeesh.
Raise your children with 2 mommies.
Gucci Mane says that he reveals that Keisha Kayor once kidnapped him and admitted him to a psychiatric facility. That's a good woman right there.
That is love.
That's a good woman right there. Sometimes you got to kidnap your husband and put him into jail because he cannot be right with himself. And as Gucci Mane was on a bad path until that Jamaican woman came and changed his life around.
She said, "Wagwan,
Gucci, out if you're here, start a new life." I mess with Keisha Kayor. I like her. Judge tosses Wendy Williams guardianship lawsuit. What that mean?
Is that good or bad for her?
I know.
I don't know.
I don't want to read Turning Point USA. Why is that?
Oh, that's not it. That's
What is
not
that?
It is that though. Turning Point USA, now led by Erica Serena of Kirk, announced plans for so this is a different thing. Okay. Did we talk about this yesterday?
No.
So why is these stories mixed up into
What's going on? Where's the,
You see that? You see the title and then the actual story is crazy. Oh. So anyways, Turning Point USA, now led by Erica Kirk, announced plans for its own all-American halftime show.
Oh, you're not going to read the Wendy?
It didn't give me it.
Oh.
It says Wendy's lawsuit, but then it goes into this. And it has a little bit down here too. So to halftime show to rival Bad Bunny's Super Bowl 60 performance. Following backlash over his ICE criticisms and Spanish language music, Shannon Tweed says that she no longer feels safe riding with her.
What's this? What you reading? What you talking about?
Sorry. Where is it? Open that article.
Which one?
The Wendy Williams one. It's one paragraph with multiple stories. Wendy Williams' ex-husband needs to go back to the drawing board if he wants to take legal action over her No.
Judge tosses. Oh, that's true.
Yeah, that's
it says Judge
right.
tosses Wendy Williams guardianship lawsuit, and then it starts talking about Turning Point, which is crazy.
According to a new legal documents obtained by TMZ, the judge just denied Kevin Hunter's motion to proceed with the suit as a so-called friend of Wendy's, but he did leave Kevin an opening to refile the case. I think that it is some sick shit that he would try to be this woman's conservator. Wendy called in during Thursday's TMZ live stream, sharing her thoughts about the suit being thrown out and also how she's got no clue how much money she now has.
Why does Kevin have anything to do with
She
her?
has
at
no
all
Why
anymore?
does Kevin get to speak or even be into that thing?
Yeah. I don't know.
This is Wendy here now.
In our lives.
We have Wendy on the lines. Wendy, how you doing?
You don't have to, okay?
Well, it's regarding my attorney, Alan Diamond.
We're cutting it. So we're going to cut the live
Kevin
stream
Hunter
moment right now,
Sr.,
too.
your ex-husband, they dismissed the case?
Yes, it was dismissed.
Can you bring my mic down?
You know, it was at a federal court hearing, earlier this morning. And, of course he wants to steal my money, the ex. In the meantime, it's been dismissed,
Are we going to
and I'm
yes,
happy. Why not?
Yeah, I was. It made no sense to me. And by the way, I just want you to know, we got to do the show, but I just went on a tirade about why you're in this guardianship still. And, I actually had a talk with your niece about this, that you sound fine to me. And
oh, boy. Sean, so what does that mean? They tossed it, meaning that she gets her own
no
life
longer
back?
in the guardianship? Is that what they're saying? Or that he doesn't have a right to?
Turn it up.
Go frontotemporal or not, if you're able to take care of yourself and you're lucid, you shouldn't be in a fifth floor memory unit. You should be a free woman. And I'm just really outraged by it, Wendy. I really mean it.
Oh, so she's still in a conservatorship.
On this floor, the memory unit floor, but I don't want to be in this building. This building is for people 60 and above. And I don't care that I'm 61. I am gorgeous.
Oh, so I guess this conservatorship is because he wanted to take over. So they toss that out. So he can't take over. But I think that Hunter should have probably tried to do it. Junior.
No.
The boy?
Yeah.
Because I'm still on the fence.
Money with her from fault.
I feel like I'm on
she said that she was giving him money.
No,
she said he didn't
there was a point where she did say that he did go and steal some of the money.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Uber Eats and all of that.
He bought himself a birthday party that was almost $100,000. Told her all kind of stuff. He did. He did.
And then last but not least, the Diddy judge offers hip hop mogul a way to cut up to a year off his prison sentence. So he's right now only supposed to serve about 3. So Sean Diddy Combs may get a chance to cut down his prison sentence through a drug abuse program. Combs was sentenced to over 4 years behind bars for prostitution-related charges. His judge will recommend that he be incarcerated near New York and considered for prison drug programs. Sean Diddy Combs may be able to shave up to 12 months off or more for more than his 4-year prison sentence. Combs' Manhattan sentencing judge has offered a recommendation that a 55-year-old hip-hop mogul be considered for an available substance abuse program while incarcerated. In a letter to Combs' lawyer made public late Wednesday, the judge specified the Federal Bureau of Prisons residential drug abuse program. The REDAP is an intensive 500-hour, 9-month substance abuse treatment program for inmates. Completing it would entitle Combs to as much as a full year's early release from behind bars, prison consultants have told Business Insider. He's definitely going to do that. Isn't that why he wants to transfer to the New Jersey one?
I thought he just wanted to go to the New Jersey one because it's a lower level.
No,
facility.
And because he said there's a drug treatment center there.
But he'd have to stay at this one.
He would have to stay at the Jersey one. Yeah. I mean, we all knew this. We knew this, right? Like, we knew that he was gonna that he wasn't gonna stay all 3 years in the jail.
Serve all the time. No,
they was gonna definitely figure.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
And that is Diddy. Free Diddy and free Tory Lanez and free R. Kelly and free Ghislaine.
Wow.
Free everybody.
Free Ghislaine.
No, you could say that.
Free all the people.
Because Pooh Shiesty is free. I mean, just free everybody. Because the word we need to purge anyways. Let all them deviants out so they can sit here and flatten the earth with Donald Trump. He should have put all of them in his cabinet.
Yeah, he probably will as soon as they all out.
Diddy's definitely gonna have a secretary position, secretary of entertainment. He's gonna remove Jay-Z from the NFL and make it Diddy, as long as Diddy only hire Bruce Springsteen.
Right. No, not Bruce Springsteen. That other man that sings "God Bless America."
Somebody Lee.
Yeah.
Yes.
This weekend, tomorrow is GrindCon. Everybody, don't forget, if you're available, go to the GrindCon. If you can't make it, send your 18 plus children, because it is an 18 plus thing, right?
So what is it now?
What?
What's GrindCon?
GrindCon is a music conference where it brings industry professionals to meet with local artists to help them build their careers. Oh, I sound like ChatGPT. Yeah, so there's different executives, ARs, and different people that come out and they do, panel discussions, drop gems. There's a speed mentoring. There's a vendor village. There is food and bear. There's so many different things. So that's going to be tomorrow at Faneuil Hall if you guys are interested in going to that. Don't forget, when we get back, it'll be right in time for Boston Caribbean Fashion Week. And they have a full week of programming and so many different things. And what else is going on this week? Do anybody know what's going on this week? There's a couple of things that you guys should look on the internet for.
I don't know anything.
Yes. And with that said, everybody, thank you guys for joining us today and staying late over the time. We had a blessed day. Oh, we didn't even get into people's funks, but we'll get to that. We did ours. Answer? Yeah, I think people answered. If you go in the comment section, what they say? Let's do a couple of those real quick before we leave. I just want to know how nasty y'all are.
Diddy will be out next summer.
Yeah, I agree.
Schneider says musty has the least bacteria.
Okay.
LaWanda says musty is easier to take care of. Who else do we have in here? I don't know.
That's it. You guys suck at answering questions. Fired.
You are well trained.
Shame. And that's why we're not coming back to you guys until Tuesday.
Yeah.
So take that and cool it.
I'm gonna take that and
what question, Pastor Troy, if you had to choose between being pissy, poopy, musty, or mildewy, which one would you choose?
And
you had to pick one.
Stink.
You have to choose a stank.
Yeah.
Put some stank on it. Tony picked mildew. No, Tristan picked mildew. Tony and I picked musty. Oh, he picked musty as well.
Musty.
Yeah, musty. Because musty is like a little twang.
Yeah.
I guess I don't really know what musty is.
It's like
natural.
It's just like I need to bathe like that.
Oh.
Like I probably should bathe like that. It's not like I don't have to bathe right now, but
But mildew is a different kind, but it's not really dirty.
What?
Mildew don't have to be dirty.
No,
mildew just means it's wet. Yeah.
Wet and soggy.
Yeah, and
moist.
Yeah.
Gross.
Smell like a.
Because you could dry the mildew off and be fresh again.
No.
Yes.
No, you have to rewash the clothes in order to get
Mass
the
Bay
mildew
Cannabis say a little musty is cool. It is. It's like it's no musty. No. Yeah, Larry said, but everybody's saying musty is just like I'm about to be stank.
Because I never heard nobody say, "Oh, they smelling mildewy," but I heard people say they smell musty.
Yeah. No, I definitely have like that exactly what you described. Like take the clothes out, or the clothes sat too long in the washing machine before you put them in the dryer, and that little mildew smell drives you crazy. It's because it smells like it's sour smelling. Musty has pheromones, and some people are attracted to must, says Larry, and that's true. And mildew on your body is another problem. And what did Pastor Troy said he musty the same way he likes his weed.
I like to be weed musty. Yeah, that's weed musty. I know that.
Oh, Larry said. Oh, did you say that already? Yeah. So thank you guys for contributing, and we'll be back still on Tuesday. It didn't make any difference.
Larry, enjoy some wet willies.
I know, Larry. Have a good time for us.
Is Wet Willies? Did they fix it yet?
Yeah,
they was fixing Wet Willies for like 4 years.
But they was still coming by. We still open. Y'all come up. Y'all can't come inside.
It looks stupid though. But I remember back in the days, Wet Willies used to have a nice fish taco. Them fish tacos was amazing. I went in there and sat down with Safari. Well, I watched Safari sat down with himself and some other losers, and I was like, what a loser.
Yeah, he's a loser.
Say mildewy. It do. People do be smelling mildewy.
Yeah. And I don't like mildew.
Anyhow, people, you guys be blessed. Enjoy your weekend. Do whatever you're doing. Stay musty, folks.
All right.
Hey.
Bye.
Bye.
Good morning. You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
You are now listening to Spark FM.